You were in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I'm your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode. I'm calling around here the 4.5 mic Source Magazine dissection of tonight's featured artist, Boogie Down Productions with Sex and Violence. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise for tonight.
Yeah.
Yo. For every Monday night, it goes down, as I just mentioned, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here live on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe while you're here watching us and live in the chat. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. One word, all your DSPs, we've got you covered. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make sure you check us out. Triple C, I just want to give a shout out to you real quick, our executive producer. Triple C, are there any new countries tuning in from, just different parts of the world that we need to shout out tonight?
Give me a moment.
Okay, I won't. We're just going to cut that out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Be a moment.
Triple Z has one job.
Hey, yeah, we had off. I was chilling. We
had off. See, Triple Z been taking it too far. This is why I had to have episodes locked in the vault, ready to go, because of Triple C's antics when it comes to summertime antics. Listen, we go ahead, like I said, we're going to talk about it. We dissect usually the 5 mic list that the Source Magazine has claimed are classics out there. We've actually come to the conclusion of that list. Check them out here, and here. But I'm just saying, we've decided to move on and talk about those 4.5, mic receiving albums, specifically ones that we think at the current moment kind of deserve 5 mics. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Boogie Down Productions, and does that fall into this category? Did it deserve 5 mics? We're talking about the album Sex and Violence. So this is actually BDP's 5th studio album. This was the year 92, pardon me. And then in 1993 is when we get the first solo release of KRS-One under his, his own recording name. So this was the wrap up of what we were calling the BDP era. This album, like I said, did its thing, had a bunch of cool music on it, bunch of cool features, bunch of different producers. We're going to talk about it tonight. We go through 5 levels of discussion. When we do the 4.5 mic dissection, we cover the singles. We talk about the lyrics. We talk about the production. We ask if there's any skip factors. I mean, do classic albums, again, we don't know if this is a classic album. I mean, we're going to dissect to see if that's the case. But do 4.5 mic albums deserve any skip factors? And if so, how many are allowed? And we're also going to talk about, has the album aged well or not? Let's go ahead and introduce everybody around the room real quick and find out, like I said, what the anticipation is for this album. If anybody has heard it in a while, has never heard it, what's the case? Let's start out with executive producer Triple C. Trip C, how are you, sir?
Yo, I'm chilling. This album, I don't know. It's okay. Cool. It's cool.
I mean, it is the wrap up. Maybe that was the vibe.
Well,
we're done here. Skylar Rock is no longer here with the group at this point. Again, we're going into the early 90s at this point. Sometimes you start to re-examine the check and they're like, what do the rest of you guys do? You know what I mean? I'm DDP, and we were talking about obviously the teacher KRS-One.
His wife rapped, D Nice, Candy Parker did the beats.
Mm-hmm. Again, we also saw a lot of inclusion of other things.
Everybody else was there just as a posse.
There you go. Okay,
don't forget how the B was on this album.
He was.
So we're gonna actually let's segue real quick. We're talking with the good Reverend Doctor in the building. Shout out to you, sir. Thanks for joining us tonight.
What up?
Has it been a minute since you've heard this album in its entirety, or are we going down memory lane tonight? What's up?
It definitely has been a minute, but I tell you this: the cover deserves 5 mics.
Yeah,
crazy.
That alone made me. And it was like, you know how your parents have mandatory reading growing up in your house. KRS-One was mandatory listening in mine.
Oh wow.
So I'm very familiar with it. I haven't heard it in a while, but I'm very familiar with it. I remember exactly where I was at listening to it. I was at One Park Place in Amityville, next door to Bolden Mac Park, across the street from my uncle Buddy.
Okay. Well, like I said, we gonna definitely go down memory lane tonight. If any stories you want to throw in down the line, like I said, go ahead and throw that out there for us. Shout out to Dreddy in the chat room. I see you, Dreddy. Again, we're talking tonight about Boogie Down Productions. We're talking Sex and Violence, the 4.5 mic album that it received that rating back in 92. We're gonna cover that tonight. Let's talk to my man DJ Hobo. Hobo, what are you thinking about tonight? Same question. Have you heard the album in a while, or is tonight a trip down memory lane?
I hadn't heard the album in a while. The last time I did hear it was because my brother, shout out to him, put it in my ear to talk about 13 and Good, and he was like, what would this album how do people not get on Chris about that particular record, and would it get
Oh,
played?
yeah, I know. We're gonna talk
today?
about it. We're gonna talk about it. Again, a different time, different climate, and that topic was not that taboo. I mean, and this goes for different genres of music, not just hip hop.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially not hip hop.
Lots of different genres cover this specific topic that DJ Hobo. We're remind me how to segue that back to that conversation when that record comes up, which we'll talk about in a few. Shout out to my man on the West Coast, the real Cool B, aka Cool Breeze. What's up, sir? Question to you: have you heard it in a minute? Have you not? Like, what's the situation with this album?
It's been a while, man, but I'm always a fan of my brother Chris, the teacher. So it's gonna be one of those situations where it's going back down memory lane. So yeah.
Fair enough. And Triple C, do you happen to have a list of anything ready to go? Because I'm gonna wrap up with the last speaker that my man DJ Scan. I just want to make sure you have something ready to go.
I thought you tossed that segment out.
Oh, I got
This guy.
Get the fucking list, Triple C. DJ Scan list.
Come on, Triple C.
AKA Bob and Mitty, sir.
Yo, what up, man?
Is this a regular rotation? Is it something you've played again in recent years, recent months, recent days, or is tonight, a walk down memory lane again?
So it's a walk down memory lane. I haven't heard this album in a while. And I didn't get a chance, unfortunately, to listen to it this weekend. But I do remember this album. I remember there was a controversy when this album came out, because I think the media and some of the fans were saying that Chris has changed the style again, yada yada yada. So just happy to get in tonight, and get a refresh.
It's gonna be a good night. Like I said, we definitely gonna go down memory lane. We're talking about Boogie Down Productions, Sex and Violence. Just my 2 cents. I never heard this album. I mean, I've heard the songs, the singles. Yeah, but I mean, I know it's a topic of discussion. I just bring it up real quick. I listened to more songs that were singles because of my budget versus buying the albums back then. So that's just
you couldn't get a dub.
I mean, honestly, from time to time, I would. That's straight up, I would. You're right, but this is one that just kind of got away from me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was nothing that maybe at that time that sort of grabbed me to want to gravitate towards this album. So it's for me, it's definitely walked down memory lane. At the same time, sort of an introduction to some songs that are skits or whatever the case may be that I don't know. This album in particular that we're talking about, Sex and Violence, has 16 tracks. We're talking about productions from people like Kenny Parker, D Square, Pal Joey. Pal Joey's name has come across before, hasn't it? I feel like we've talked about it before.
Yes.
We got actually that's it. So you were talking about D Square, Kenny Parker, Pal Joey, and KRS-One. Prince Paul. I didn't see that, my bad. Prince Paul's on here as well as far as production. So yeah, gonna be a really, really cool night. Lots of dope music. Again, make sure you check us out. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. If you're joining us in the chat, shout out to y'all. Let's go ahead and start talking about some of this music. Again, what we do here, we play the music the entire evening. We're playing the entire album. The question, actually the topic has come up. Executive Producer Triple C has mentioned, are we going to basically play the entire songs this evening? I'll leave it up to discussion right now to a quick yes or no. What do you guys think?
No.
I
think
would say probably not, man.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe some of the singles, but maybe not.
Maybe the singles, some of the others, like
but not every
songs.
song.
It's a long album, so
It actually clocks in. What's the time on this? It clocks in at 1 hour 5.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
A lot of albums
it's about
nowadays
15, I think it's 15 songs.
It's yes, and a lot of albums nowadays are clocking in at 30 minutes.
30
out.
minutes.
right. In and out.
So this is definitely
Pause.
in and out. This is definitely again.
Hey man, that's a burger joint too.
It's true, but imagine having to work there. Imagine having to defend that stance of working there every day to your friends. Let's go ahead and I said let's talk about some of this music. We're gonna go ahead and play. Let's go about maybe 3 tracks in. Again, we like to get the vibe of the introduction of the projects most times. Again, we'll skip some songs along the way. I mean, not songs, but skip through some of the songs along the way. Let's go ahead and start things out with The Original Way, Duck Down, and Drug Dealer.
Please help me. I'm a DJ. I'm dying. I need vinyl. Please help me. I can't hold out much longer. I need final.
They need lemon peppers.
Yes, all roughneck youth all tight, all Brooklyn man all tight, all uptown crew all tight, Bronx man second. I see you in the house, Darren in the house, D Square in the house, Freddie Fox in the house, Kenneth Walker, you know you're on beats for years. It's the Blastmaster KRS-One stomping all sucker DJ crew. Of course you hear all commercialized album, but we come down roughneck on Wicked in the BDP laboratory. On the sex and violence tip this year for 1992. Link to shout out to Chief Boyaka. All crew all tight. Enough respect. Enough respect to all hardcore DJ. No respect to our commercial DJ. We bust shots all the way over to the West Coast.
Sing.
They will not pay us in lemon
Now we're
pepper.
gonna come down roughneck for the day because of course BDP crew don't play. Come down Kenny Parker, cause you know you're roughneck. A 1-2 yeah, 1-2 hop, and you don't stop. We gonna rock this beat till you drop. Now we're gonna kick it out with something like this, y'all. We got Freddie Fox and KRS-One on the microphone. Something you're not ready for as of yet. Now check it out. Tribe Called Quest as a title. Kick a beat 'em of a title. Flavor Unit as a title. APMD them of a title. Me on it and dun diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggity. Diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggity. Remember the name of the crew is called BDP. Remember the name of the crew is called BDP. Now Freddie Fox, you know you get ill. Just get on the mic because you're programmed to kill.
Check this shit out.
This is for my man Blastmaster KRS-One. And if you ever have a son, I'ma buy him a gun. Check this out. Give me that microphone so I can take it to the front line. Cause in a rap war, I shoot off rhymes and sound off a bark like an M16. When I hit the scene, suckers turn green. Cause I take the microphone and then I disrespect it. And then I dissect it, put it back together. Lyrics are knuckles, man, whatever. Cause you tried to step into a lyrical punch. I had you all for lunch and took a shit. Out came a hit, you suckers better quit. Fucking with Freddie Fox, you get lit. Now listen, all respect due to the Blastmaster KRS-One. Now I'm done. Yes, but of course you can never be done because we are the #1. So check it out, check it out. Tribe Called Quest them of a title. Flavor Unit as a title. Nice and smooth them of a title. Kick a beat them of a title. Me on it dun dun diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggy. Diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggy. Remember the name of the crew is called BDP. Remember the name of the crew is called. Check it out. Now all type of tape touch this deck this evening. They all say they fresh, but I'm here now. Who you believe in? You couldn't hear a hit if you hit 'em. What a pity. You're trying to be quick with the tongue. You're solid dibby dibby. You need no lyrical rush and you're mumbling what you're saying. I serve you up like stovetop stuffing. I'm gonna say this once and I mean this. Disattach yourself from my penis. Give my genitals room to breathe. You take
a long intro.
with a weak outbreak.
Can't even label intros, label song.
Plus you're corny. You think you're hardcore cause you got a 40? My car is not 10. I don't eat with a chip. When I read, I don't squint in real life.
In real life, I got the hard shit.
You can't outgrow me. You don't even know me. I'll be leaving the gym with your black ass as a trophy. This is nobody's style but the teacher. So don't compare me to none of these creature feature off the teacher egg batter rappers. KRS-One is the hand clapper. Nice and smooth them of a title. Flavor Unit has a title. Nice and smooth them of a title. Kick Capri of a title. Me on it dun dun diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggity. Diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggy dun dun diggity. Remember the name of the crew is called BDP. Remember the name of the crew is called BDP. You see, 1 for the trouble, 2 for the
Love down.
Come on, y'all, let's rock that.
Let's rock that.
All boys up down. Joey in the house. D-Square in the house. Check it out. You stuck up, you lumps up, you fucked up, you mud up, you can't even jump up. So shut the fuck up, what up, up. Here's all you're gonna hear when KRS step up. I'm thick like syrup, no, I'm not corrupt. Sit back and relax and watch I don't battle to lose or win. I battle to ruin your whole career. Yo, watch what you're doing. I'm permanent, punk, like a metallic marker. KRS-One, but you call me Mr. Parker. P-A-R-K-R, you ain't no superstar. Ha ha he. Last as a KRS-One-B. Ripping up MCs with the meaningless words. You know, there's more wit to one of my turns of shit. You ain't shit, never was shit. So I spit on your number one hit. Quit, leak. The poetry is yet too strong for me. Maybe we should rethink the strategy. See, poetry I speak fluently. I think you's a sucker, cause the only word you know is motherfucker. Yo, you don't see your whole race in bondage. No, you got the microphone and feed them garbage. Yo, everything about me is fresh and fresh and fresh and fresh. Of course it's KRS, flashing lyrics, metaphysics. Not like you idiots be doing. I'm pursuing, chewing your whole crew and what you feel like doing. Your face they be ungluing like a gift. Don't step in the Chris, you're dismissed. Duck! Duck! Sucker MCs, duck down! Duck!
Drug dealer.
All over the world.
Prince Paul on the beat.
Black drug dealer, got to rise up and organize your business so that we can rise up. If you're gonna sell crack, then don't be a fool. Organize your money and open up a store. Drug dealer, understand historical fact. Every race got a hit from selling drugs except black. We are under attack. Here's another cold fact. In the 30s and 40s, a drug dealer wasn't black. They were Jewish, Italian, Irish, Polish, etc., etc. Now in 90, their lives a lot better. They'll sell you a sweater, a pair of pants, cold-hearted. But first selling drugs and killing people's how they started. Drug dealer, black and Hispanic. Stop killing one another, cause in the ghetto we're all brothers. Organized economically, understand the psychology. America is the drug monopoly. They own the block you kill your brother for. Therefore, we got the same enemy once more. I go on tour, but who do you think picks up the bill? A hard-working fireman? Chill. Black drug dealer, you have to rise up and organize your business so that we can rise up. If you're gonna sell crack, then don't be a fool. Organize your business and open up a store. Drug dealer. Drug dealer. 80% of American business is created illegally. This is a fact, I ain't asking you to believe in me. If you're really in the drug game to win it, eventually you're gonna get shot. Oh man, I'm winning. Again, if you're really in the drug game to win it, invest in a prison, therefore you can't be put in it. Everybody else did it, now they're chilling. Above the law while you're under the law and still killing one another. Wake up my Hispanic brother, my African brother. America's not your mother or your father. So don't bother with right or wrong. Just check out the logic in the song. Organize, realize, become unhypnotized to the lies that you're living for the get high. See, many people have forgotten the fact that America was never ever built for black. So if some people are gonna run it by crack, take the money and put it back into black. It's only logic. See, KRS is gonna rock it with knowledge, education for the people. I'll never stop it. Organize and legitimize your business. Remember, everybody else did this. Black drug dealer, you have to rise up and organize your business so that we can rise up. If you're gonna sell crack, then don't be a fool. Organize your business and open up a store. Drug dealer. Drug dealer.
Man, listen. You on mute.
Ooh.
You
Yeah. Thank you. My bad. Ooh, this is okay. So again, I'm not hosting. We're all together in this because this is no battle here. This is again sort of introduction for me. I do remember Duck Down. It was actually
yeah.
it's a single off the album. If I'm not mistaken, it is the second single.
Yes.
We're not gonna. Let's wait till we get to the records before naming any other ones because we know what we're going to talk about. As far as the first song is concerned, again, not labeled an intro. It's labeled a song, but it had an intro in the beginning, so I guess it attached it. We're talking about the original way that was produced by D Square and Kenny Parker. That featured I guess we could say a younger Freddie Fox, Kid Capri.
Well, yeah, that's Freddie Fox. He was out at the time.
No, I'm saying like a younger because he's always been like older. I always just look at him as like this older dude, like this big.
They were out. He's younger than KRS-One.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
His looks.
Where he became Bumpy Knuckles when he still had the twin Glocks.
Yo, man, that intro, man, I love that intro so much.
Yes, fire, man.
I
Chris
think
always
that's just
brought that
I think it's from a show, and they just used it.
KRS always brings that reggae Jamaican flavor.
And you could hear like the record popping, and it's just a very quintessential hip hop.
Yeah,
right there.
You can hear the low fi in it. You could tell.
Yeah,
it's SV 1200 12-bit again. Shout out to Ike. Again, low fidelity mixing, not necessarily a big studio that went into it, but just the boom bap with just the SP 1200 just knocking, and it just sounds dirty, gritty. It sounds like, you see, we talk a lot about Queens of Channel. This sounds like the Bronx when the Bronx was in its heyday.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That intro was like, I'm from the Bronx, and you was like, oh, nah, he from the Bronx. You know what I mean? Let's pay respect. But
You might even be able to tell where in the Bronx he's from.
right, right.
So it goes back to what we were talking about before, because we've had many conversations about the Bronx. So if you listen to that song, and if you haven't seen pictures or images of the Bronx, go and look at pictures and images of the Bronx, and then listen to the song.
Yeah, please do.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I love, and if you listen to just the song itself, right? The feeling of that song is like you hear the posse in the background, you hear cats. It's an interactive song too. It's not just Chris on the mic by himself. You hear the goons and the posse and the crew in the background amping him up. So it sounds almost even like a party. You know what I mean? With the vibe that he's giving with that intro.
Right.
So you're saying it's enhancing the song itself.
To me, it's
a big shout out. Really, it's not even like, I mean, he's rapping obviously, but it's like just a really big shout out. What up, everybody? What up, you? What up, you? What up, you?
Bigging up everybody.
Right, he's bigging a lot of people up. Just to keep in context, like I said, what the next song was, "Duck Down." Again, was a single.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, became a movement, as we all know. But "Duck Down" is the song. This is produced, and there was a lot of chat already in the chat room, like who did this?
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about Scan, because I asked you a little earlier. Pal Joey, what's the story of Pal Joey? I feel like we know this name, or at least we've heard it before.
We've heard Pal Joey do KRS-One and BDP records, but Pal Joey was also known for doing a lot of house records. Also, at this particular time, his biggest house record was Soho Hot Music. That's Pal. That's Pal Joey.
That's why I know his name.
That's Pal Joey.
Yes. He's right. So his name isn't even on the record. It says Soho House or something like that on there.
Yeah,
Soho. Yeah,
Soho. Yeah,
but it's Pal Joey. He's actually, that's why I knew that. I was like, I can't. Thank you for clearing that up. Now,
Yeah,
I can go to sleep easy tonight. But yes, Pal Joey is
Pal Joey, and it's crazy because like Pal Joey had a lot of dance records, and like I think Pal Joey and maybe like a Todd Terry sometimes they did like house records and like with that hip hop house mixed kind of hybrid sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to them. But yeah, Pal Joey is I think a guy that when we think of like early hip hop, his name doesn't come up as often as it should, in my opinion.
I mean, he kind of killed this one. That track is pretty dope. I like Duck Down.
he killed that.
Yeah.
And I think
Isaac Hayes sample too, man.
Oh wow.
What sample is that?
Isaac Hayes.
Oh, you snitching so hard.
Oh, it is. It sure is.
Right now. You snitching that hard, bro.
It doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter anymore.
Doesn't matter anymore.
You folded and there was no Burger King involved. Nothing.
No. Listen, no. It don't even matter anymore.
And I want to say, given their relationship, shout out to Drew High. I think he named his label after this song.
Is that right?
I'm gonna ask him, but I'm pretty sure because they're like this, yo. Like that. The only time I ever he introduced me to Chris. Every time I see him, yo, what up? But he's very long-winded, man. And
damn.
And that Black Moon did use part of the intro off the Enter the Stage album. I forgot which song it was, but they used like KRS-One intro.
How many MC?
No, there's two songs.
In the intro,
they used another song. They used the intro as well.
That's cool because then I guess Chris ended up.
I mean, they did an album together, so
yeah.
Wasn't it Buckshot and
KRS-One?
KRS-One?
on Duck Down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and talk about the last song. My bad. Yeah, track number 3, Drug Dealer. Drug Dealer is fire.
Yo, that's
Mhm.
such
What the
a
hell is on Prince Paul's mind? Like his production is
Yeah,
even
no.
from back then. I mean, and it sounds so muddy and filtery and like, is that supposed to be like that? Yes, it's supposed to be
It's
like that.
But the message he's throwing out.
the lyrics on
Oh.
it, and just man, how he's talking about everybody else that was drug dealers,
They got on.
they got on, and
Mhm.
he
How these
started-
how these rich families got on.
right.
Yep.
Basically.
Yep. Well, I mean, you know what, too, man. That's always. I think that's the reason why for me, when KRS One has always been one of my favorite MCs, hands down, is because with Chris, you always get entertainment. You'll get that street. You'll get education. You'll get street. You'll get all 3 components. You know what I mean? Street, and he'll throw a little party record up in there every so often. So you'll get all the different styles from Chris while he's educating you all the time. Chris is funny because it's like he's educating you, but then at the same time he may gun butt you at the same time or smack you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the brilliance of
Throw
it.
you off
Ask
stage.
PM Dawn.
That's the brilliance. That's the
Throw you off
and
the
that's
stage.
and that's the thing, is because when people think of when you read or you talk of education, you're doing the good stuff, people think it's just corny, but Chris is that dude, like, nah, I'm gonna throw you off the stage and do what I do. I'm gonna still show you the street.
Yeah.
Drug Dealer definitely again, from the beat to the lyrics, I think that's a fire track. I'm surprised. Well, I guess because the title alone probably wouldn't have worked as a single per se, but
Oh,
I like that joint. I think that could have easily been a single personally.
It could have. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like it might have been a B-side to something, but
it would totally make sense. Again. I feel like it was like, no, this is a dope record. Like we got
Maybe, yeah.
And I hope
like I said, we had every KRS One album in my house.
every single one.
Every single one, yo. Whether it was a dub or original.
Drug Dealer. We're gonna go ahead and keep playing some more music. Like I said, we are basically dissecting the 4.5 mic dissection, as a matter of fact, of Sex and Violence by Boogie Down Productions. Again, KRS-One's final album with the crew before embarking on a solo journey under his own studio name, KRS-One. We're gonna go ahead and keep playing the rest of the album. We just played the first 3 tracks. I think that's pretty cool intro. I mean, to the project personally.
It's fire.
Yeah, it's a good, like, I know back. Again, I don't know why I didn't gravitate towards this album back then. Just based on what I'm hearing as far as lyrics, it probably just been like what I think back then. It would have been just maybe just too like wordy for me, and I'm like,
This wasn't the biggest album though.
it also wasn't his biggest album too.
Right.
There's numbers here posted on Wikipedia, which I don't know are true or not, but it doesn't even have this album even listed as not even gold. I think it sold about 250,000 copies. It's half of what the previous album Edutainment did. I don't know. Again, I'm not saying these numbers aren't true or maybe weren't true at one point. I'm just saying in 2025, I don't know how valid these numbers are anymore. But and maybe at one point in time,
Me either, Jules.
I
Me
don't
either.
think yeah, they didn't update that.
you know what I mean? And then do we count international? Because I mean, again, Europe eats this shit up, especially the older stuff right now.
No, it depends on what chart you're looking at. You know they don't count the outside.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just in general, that's why I just don't believe these overall numbers when I see something as like. Granted, let's agree, and I do agree with Triple C. Like this wasn't one of the most popular albums that he put out in his catalog, even from the Boogie Down Productions catalog in itself. But with 30 years, just in history, you can't tell me this thing didn't reach gold at least by now.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I mean, like KRS-One is not a forgotten artist. He's still a very active artist.
Yep.
And his catalog probably speaks more than his active new current music does. So I just refuse to believe that, like, again, not saying it's got to go double, triple platinum since then, but like at least gold.
But also just to add to that, what you're saying, Jules, he's been consistently putting out good music.
He's still teaching.
So with that being said, let's take a look in the books and look at an old lesson here. Let's look at the next 3 chapters of homework right here. We're going to talk about 2 tracks by Kenny Parker, Like a Throttle, Build Okay. A favorite, I guess. And then we're going to play the 3rd song after that. Another D Square up on the beat on this one called Rough Rough, once again featuring Freddie Fox.
You don't love the hook. Don't love the hook, Jules. You don't love the hook.
On Rough?
Yeah, no, on like a throttle.
Shit.
Paused. I'm gonna just
Oh,
pause
shit.
already.
You already paused it. Let's start things off. Again, Like a Throttle, Build and Destroy It, Rough, featuring Freddie Fox. Let's go.
You want to test me? Are you stupid? Gotta be out of your fucking mind. KRS-One is the Don saying, come down, Kenny Parker. You know, I don't know what your management's telling you. I don't know what your producers is telling you. But yo, you step this way, you're getting played out of position. So let me give you a little style. Check it out. Every time KRS-One steps in the jam, the party is packed, he got the mic in his hand. Brooklyn's ready, uptown's in the house. Kenny drops the beat and we turn the party out. That's it. None of the gimmicks, tricks, or wits. You either have the hits or the crazy hype lyrics. But MCs come half-assed and looking pitiful. None of them lyrical, but their ego is critical. Like I said, I'm not a Muslim, but to Allah I'm obedient. Some MCs on the mic become Muslims when it's convenient. And I've seen it. Real Muslims praise Allah and they mean it. Others are dreaming it with sex me and do me, and I'd rather listen to the brand Nubians. You know it's funny, everybody wants money and material things from cars to chicken wings. When they sing for the cash. They fail to realize respect will outlast cash. You get respect by being creative and yes, a native to your audience. Say the reality. In other words, if you ain't a gangster, I play you a gangster. If you ain't a hoe, I sell sex. If you believe in Allah, how is it you can only work when there's a check? All of this is incorrect. First should always come respect. The charts are not equal to the respect of the people. Their respect doesn't weeble or wobble. They know the difference from an artist and a lip-syncing model. Right on stage, you'll get a bottle. You're holding my dick like a throttle. I'm the freshest thing on the mic, don't mess with me. I'm fresher than your grandmother's fried chicken recipe. Don't test me. You ain't a chemist and I sure ain't chemistry. You're not a mathematician and my name ain't geometry. You know astronomer, why see me as astronomy? But I'm a Parker, so I'll play you like Monopoly. Don't entertain the thought of dropping me. To think of me as anything less than your teacher, crazy you've got to be. These type of lyrical styles cannot be said sloppily. I rip it up constantly. You're holding my dick like a throttle. The teacher will come again and again and again and again. To set the trend and to other men a perfect blend. See when their lyrics finish, KRS will just begin. Rip it up, sucker teasers with their career to an end. So once again, the trendsetter comes a lot better. Forever too clever for a petty MC in leather. Whenever they decide, whatever, I'm insane. The lyrics are right, help me think to God, ink off the paper, through the air, smack in your face. And erase and haste the rhymes you embrace. Just in case, get the fuck out my face, I run this place. You're lucky you're from the same race. A simple technique will keep you on beat. With the style from the street, you compete with the elite. That's weak. Flashing gold and can't speak. I seek the direction of the brown complexion. So every year, I appear somewhere. Nappy hair, my dear, to get one thing clear. Whether on welfare or millionaire, don't step to this here or you out of here. Allow me now to please change the gear. And pick up the mic and there's no shot to know me happy beer. We coming in as we a feeling of a shot and whoa. Let's get back to the hip hop. You coming?
Yeah. Woo! Hey, yo, Will,
What's up, Kenny?
I got a serious problem, man.
What's the problem?
Yo, after all these years of ripping shit, these suckers still try to front.
But check us out. We've been on tour with everybody, so I don't know why they
Everybody.
still fronting.
Y'all be in every party, I be in every jam. I see their faces and they look at me in front.
They come to every show and know we break shit up all the time.
You know what?
What?
Yo, Chris, what's your opinion?
Yo, I love the way I am and can't nobody out here change me. Rearrange me, tame me, try to game me, don't blame me. When I grab the mic and shock the party spot, your rhymes are flip-flop. I rock hip-hop, non-stop, me non-stop rock. You can touch this, but you'll get shot. Now what's this all about? Chris and humanity, in my face you're happy, on vinyl you're mad at me. Yo, pro-blackness is your solution, but I don't really know about that style you using. Yo, too many teachers in the class spoiled the school. After a while you got blabbering fucking fools. That's worse than always talking about sex. Let's build. It ain't enough to study Clarence 13X. The white man ain't the devil, I promise. You wanna see the devil, take a look at Clarence Thomas. Now you're saying who? Like you were owl. Throw in the towel. The devil is Colin Powell. You talk about being African and being black. Colin Powell's black, but Libya he'll attack. Libya's in Africa, but a black man will lead a black man to fight against his homeland. An accomplice to the devil is a devil too. The devil is anti-human, who the hell are you? I let
One more. Rough Rough featuring Freddie Fox.
Think you dope? You want this title? Come step off.
Hey, yo, check this out. All jokes aside, let's get busy.
Word. Blast Master KRS-One and I have. Everybody for some reason wanna be a gangster. You don't know nothing about being a gangster.
Word up. Hey, yo, check this out. This is Freddie FOXXX. And guess what's next?
Everybody say one fish shot, then one fish shot, then one fish shot. Everybody say one fish shot, but you know say them right. Everybody say one fish shot, then one fish shot, then one fish shot. Everybody say one fish shot, but you know say them right. Everybody say one fish shot, but you know say them right. Them jump on the mic and one fish do it like that. But I just a KRS man, I take that. When me open up the window, put that cape on me back, and me fly all around the MC world. KRS the article is not to be fucked with, tampered with, or tampered with. Don't give a fuck if you wanna rip. But when you say Chris, already derivative of Chris. My eyebrows lift and that ass I get wet. As a matter of fact, I attack, hijack, set back your career like a quarterback that broke his back. My tongue is like a bat. Your eye'll get black. You'll need an ice pack. I'm all that. Come with your whole pack. You'll be paying to the God of Isaac. So Freddie Fox, it's time to get tough. Just get on the mic and get rough.
So that's our flex, cause I'm about to rip up shop. It's the return of the hip-hop master, Freddie the Fox. Rappers that see me don't even speak, just walk, cause I'm the maddest nigga in New York. I see a rapper in the crowd that I don't like. I wanna fight, so when I drop the mic, I'ma jump off the stage, bum rush your crowd to win. You wanna be pimps? I heard it said that a pimp will sell his ass if his hoe won't. When Freddie Fox don't cover your chest, G, you better wear a bulletproof vest, see? Cause I'm about to leave this place a motherfucking mess. Open hearts on the floor as I explore rappers that wanted to be more than number 4. Number 1's a hard spot. Either you fight or get shot. So this is what I got. 3 Tech 9s, my Uzi 10 grenades, my razor blades, and I aim to get paid. So who wanna step to this? Don't come soft. Cause I'ma straight up knock niggas off. And when the cops come to get me, I'ma take a dead body and about 10 cops with me. I'm sick and tired of hearing rappers talk smack about who's nice and who's a whack. Motherfuck that. They know my style and my rep. Every stage that I stepped on, I was the rapper they slept on. But y'all rappers keep sleeping, cause when I plant bombs in your house, I'ma wake you up and punch you in your motherfucking mouth. Knock your wife out, take your sons to safety, cause they're just kids, and I wanna raise them to face me. And when they get a little bigger, I'ma mock them little niggas and put their fingerprints on the trigger. Double homicide, call a vice. Another rapper and his family with no life. Yeah, you missed the toughin', you're full of stuffing, and Freddie Fox caught you bluffing. I got you in my torture chamber and you scream, oh goddamn, it's like Silence of the Lamb. But I don't mangle them and eat them. I take MCs to the war zone and there I defeat them. It gets much worse with every verse as the FRADDIEFOXXX hurts, punishes, stomps, smashes, crushes, maims. You suckers know my name. Hey yo, Chris, I'm rhyming long enough. Get on the mic and get rough.
Woohoo! Moly.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk. Listen, we're gonna go in. We don't have to go in order. Only because I need this fucking song. I was not feeling at first. I'm not gonna lie. The beat was a little simple for me.
Yeah.
KRS-One came in with that fucking delivery. Oh, for real, he did something about him and his reggae shit. I've always fucking liked.
I think that's a beat he should have had. He should have had some rhythm to that.
That shit sparked it.
That's the way it was, man.
I'm going as far as saying, I mean,
That was on purpose.
Freddie Fox stole the song. We talk about that example, and we're not even halfway. That's only half the record. So again, 5.5 minute record. That's why I cut it right now. Like we got chill. But I am already, on my list of like when we're done. That's going on. I gotta hear that tomorrow in its entirety. It's like Freddie Fox ate that shit up.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like he thugged him out. Like I've been with him for long enough. I'm gonna let you.
Long Island representative.
Yo, a lot. Freddie Fox, his delivery is sharp. It's easy to understand.
Yep.
It sounds hard body, Paul. It sounds like
Word. He said, he said, I'm gonna kill you and your wife and take your kids and raise them to face me, and then I'm gonna whoop their ass.
Yo, that is a bar.
Yo, that's a heavy bar, bro.
This is again. And Dreddy in the chat said, I heard Fox was always punctual and professional at sessions, then spit this craziness. I'm gonna go and say I wish Ike Infamous was here tonight, because I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably not true, because from my understanding, if you know the history, Freddie Fox should have been on. Well, should have been him, Freddie Fox and Eric B. is what it should have been. You know what I'm saying? Someone was late to the session, aka FOXXX. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying.
I don't know. I never heard that one.
Because of his tardiness, we got Rakim.
I mean, that song was really dope, man. Yeah. And just it's 5 minutes long of
it's
nothing but
and
21.
I mean, we could salute Freddie Fox too for half a sec, man, because you know what? Freddie Fox was down with BDP. He was down with Gangstar Foundation. He's Flavor Unit. He's been down with some of the most prolific crews and cliques in hip hop history.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's
active on social media.
I say the opposite way. Everybody's down with him.
Hey, listen, I'm not mad at that statement either. I'm not mad at that at all.
Nobody wants problems with Freddie Fox.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah.
Can we talk about some of the other songs as well? Because again, I think we all in agreement that this particular track, rough, fire. What about Build and Destroy? I mean, is there a Nas song called Build and Destroy as well?
Yes. I just gotta say, man, like just in general, this album, man, I'm so glad I grew up during this time, dog.
Me too.
Big facts, man. I couldn't imagine.
Oh my God, man! Just that they really gave us some shit to listen to, man, and not just catch a vibe, as the kids say.
Yo,
like,
so wait, can I just
timeless.
This says it has Willie D on it. Was Willie D from the Ghetto Boys on this song?
No, Willie D is the BDP member.
Oh, okay. Now Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, that particular record, and you know, I felt the beat heavy on that joint. For me, it was more about the production. Again, Chris always delivers lyrically. I'm not even like for me, that beat stood out to me very hard, and that's why I say I just kind of wonder what the significance of Nas sort of using it. You know,
and that Common used that
Common
him too.
Yeah, Common used that sample in on the album on Resurrection. It's a song on there that he used that sample.
Got it. And then before that, we started things off with the Like a Throttle, which
I wasn't too impressed with the beat though for that.
Like a Throttle, it was cool. I mean, it's clever, it's witty. I mean, again, he's good at putting shit together. Like it's like
it's simple. The beat, I think the beat was simple, but it drove the point. Like when we talk about Nas, right? We always talk about how, like, a quick comparison, Nas, he doesn't pick the best beats, right? This is a case where we know KRS-One delivers with the lyrics. The beat may not be over the top, but excuse me, it's right there. It's good enough. It's good, and gets the job done.
It helps the delivery of the lyrics. Like it's a shadow. Like the beat is basically a shadow of the lyrics.
Yeah, we're gonna keep pushing forward. Like I said, there's been a lot of dope music we've heard so far. Again, we are talking about 15 tracks, and we've just currently listened to 6. So we're pretty much close to the halfway mark. I'm liking it. I haven't had any personal skip conversations or thoughts, to be honest, even in my own head.
You wasn't outside, Jules.
For this album, I really wasn't. But again, I'm quick to throw it out there when I want to skip something. And I mean, I don't hold my tongue on that shit. I haven't heard anything I want to skip just yet. Like I said, I mean, Like a Throttle wasn't super fly to me, but it also wasn't corny. But it was good. It was a good song. Yeah, it was clever.
But imagine hearing this out of a system in front of your crib at 10 o'clock at night with people drinking 40s around you, shooting dice.
Right. Why are you sitting outside with all them people there, Good Rev? I mean, why was you acting like Purnell's son? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that wasn't me. We played.
A little sit.
He was giving a sermon. That's what he was.
I lived next door to the park, so we used to play tag at night. But I lived in a dead end block, so everybody used to, pull up to the dead end and, crack their beer, roll up or whatever.
Just say you was a little kid from Menace to Society. What's up, Purnell?
I don't want my son learning how to pull drive-bys.
You ain't learning about no drive-by.
And I never did.
We're gonna
I
go ahead
never
and
did.
like I
I
said,
said, let me out.
Stop the car. Stop the
No.
car. Let me
stop the car, dude. Stop the car.
No,
go.
let me out.
We're gonna get and keep playing music. So we are going ahead and play another single of Sex and Violence. Again, if you just joined us tonight,
Can't believe
every Monday
this
night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead. Was that?
I'm just saying I can't believe this is a single. My bad.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about it again. So
Okay.
this is we're talking about another single. That's what we're doing. We're talking about single. This particular single right here was the first single of the project.
Yes.
Again, talk about it. Actually, let me look at these DSP numbers real quick. What's crazy is the numbers aren't like outrageous for this being like, sort of a very well talked about song. It's no secret. We're talking about 13 and Good.
Well, those are Trump numbers. I don't trust those anyway.
Fact too. That's a fact too. But we are, talking about 13 and Good. Again, Pal Joey on the beat. So looking forward to that. Heather B on this one as well, apparently. We'll then follow with Poisonous Products, Kenny Parker on the beat once again, and then followed by Questions and Answers, Pal Joey once again. So Pal Joey was definitely in his hip hop bag as well, which that's Soho music. What? I mean, let's go ahead and play some music. Let's start out with the single. I'm gonna stop after the single because we need to talk about this song, and then we'll follow up with Poisonous Products and Questions and Answers. But let's go ahead with 13 and Good.
Crazy mother. So we're gonna come down rough and wicked. Check it out. I walked in the place, very big space, every kind of race, dancing in ace, men chase, the very pretty face. So I walk in the place, throw the bass. Bass is kicked, fly girl jumps on the tip. The drink that I sipped implied this was it. She looked to be about 26, I ain't dizzy. It's time to get busy. Well-built female is in my arms, yes. Overwhelmed by my Playboy charms. We jumped in the ride, rushed to the crib. I ain't gotta explain what we did. Built to last, I simply waxed that axe. The question, no need for guessing. Question was, hey baby, how old are you? 26, 21, maybe 22. I'm 25, she chuckled kinda mean. And said, I'm only 13. 13, I need a quick escape, a statutory rape. But she was, all that time for that. Yo, I tell you, the girl was dope, she looked so. Yeah, but that jail term won't be. Yo, you had to beat it. Yeah, but her brothers will beat you. Yo, even if I get beat down, it was still. Come on, man. Was it really that? It gets better. This girl was kind of clever. She said, I want to be with you forever. I said, forget it. I need to get my life in order. You can almost be my daughter. She started sighing. Her sign turns into crying. Her crying turns into her replying. Where's the phone? I think it's time that I went home. She called her pops and said, come get me, I'm all alone. I'm sorry, daddy, I slept with an older man. He said, don't worry, the 45 is in my hand. I'll be there before you can count the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at my door. She said, see what you did, you caused me all this grief. You're going to jail, my daddy's a police chief. If I can't have you, no woman will.
And I ain't even on a pill.
But you was.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. Getting all that money, patting pockets. Yo, you bugging, Pat. What, yo? What about respect? What about marriage? What about having children? Y'all being happy? Forget all that. Chill with it. You knocking my boots, I'm taking your loot.
Daddy.
Ooh, 13 and Good.
Got him. I mean,
I heard Heather B talking shit in the back now.
That was her. And I think Heather B was the voice of the girl, too.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the beginning?
Yeah.
I don't know. The one that definitely was talking right now during the break, for sure.
No, I'm saying like the girl when she was talking to him. I think that was Heather B.
Is it? You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Heather's definitely on this record.
Yeah. I know she was in the little skip part, but I think she's the voice of the little girl. I think.
I mean,
She called her dad.
He said, don't worry, the 45 is in my hand.
But he didn't even want. He didn't even want to clap him when he got there. Well, he did want to clap him.
Whoa, Porza, whoa,
What's
going on, sir?
Whoa.
I'm out.
Shorty Blitz is asking if that was Heather B's voice. Again, we think it might have been her the girl's voice, but she was definitely the one talking during the breakdown on the beat that we just finished up and wrapped up after that.
Yo, that song is crazy.
Yeah.
It's basic. Again, it's a story.
It's a story.
It's a story.
It's a story. Yes.
Story continues. It's a story. It's a story. But in the story, first verse is, hey man, like this is crazy. Nah, like chill. You wow, like how you 13. And then second verse is, so I already knocked it down. And now she won't leave properly.
Right. And she calls her pops.
And then she calls her pops, who's a police chief.
Wants to knock him down.
Awesome. Right.
I mean, I pose a question. Matter of fact, maybe we could do a quick battle. Do you rather deal with the police chief's daughter? I mean, the father, the daughter of the police chief knocking on your door with the gun, the 45 in his hand, or your man Havoc Trife Life situation, saying,
oh, wow.
Who do you got?
That's ghetto scenario.
Ghetto ass.
Horrible.
Because of these.
I'm going against the police chief.
You know what?
I'm going against the police chief.
I would rather have the Trife Life scenario than if we're going off of songs.
Which is the scenario, not the result, the scenario.
They're both pretty bad, actually.
They're
both horrible.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put my faith in my duns, son, and they're gonna have to come get me. I'm not messing with the police, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with Hobo. I agree because I mean, at least with the streets, you got a little bit more of a chance. That the police, they're gonna beat you down and still throw you in jail.
And because you touched one of theirs,
man,
they're gonna beat you up in jail too.
Yeah.
Well, I just wouldn't open the door. Oh shit!
That's the thing. But listen. Like, you notice as good as anybody else. They'll open the door. They'll get that door open. You know what I'm saying? They'll make it happen.
I mean, this. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead, Joseph.
Oh no, please, you.
No. I was just gonna add. I mean, this is definitely, I think, a story that has happened in the hood to many of guys who have been in this situation, and I think this is. I mean, in today's standards, this is a cancel song. In today's comment, you would get canceled for the song. But this is a real scenario. This has been going on for a long time. It's not uncommon. You know what I mean?
And we talked about it earlier. It's been going on, and we're talking about music here, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about musicians' involvement in these kind of scenarios. But that's been going on for decades. In the music industry.
Yep.
Not exclusive to hip hop.
Yep.
Nope.
All different genres. Some of your favorite rock stars today are walking around having done all types of like, bruh.
Yep.
Bruh.
Yep. Probably, well, maybe not anybody on this joint, but out there in the world, somebody's mother loves Elvis, and Lisa Marie Presley was a little girl when he started messing with her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's so many.
That's real life. That's not a story.
And just to keep it fair and balanced, because that's what EBR does. Then you got Aaron Hall with Gloria Valley.
Right.
How did he not go to jail, bro? How is Diddy hung up and that man not?
Because he talks a lot of shit, but like he don't got the money to, like, in other words, like, who cares if Aaron Hall got away with it? So it's like, but if he keeps going on these fucking platforms and bragging about it, he's basically begging for, like, a fucking open case, or I don't know.
Come get me.
Yeah, basically come get me. Come me to me. Come accuse me. Come make me look bad. Whatever money I got going on at the moment will get canceled. Like, you need to calm down. Let's chill.
I missed you. That's what he said.
Then again, there's a lot of shorties want to grow up fast.
That's what I'm saying. It's all part of the game.
Shorties want to grow up fast, man.
It's all part of the game, man. It's just it's just chalk this song up to just society, man, because it is what it is. You know what I mean?
You know what it is though.
How did R. Kelly get into? That's Keith. My bad. That's Keith. That's Keith. That is Keith.
That's Keith, baby.
Yeah, my bad.
That's Keith.
It's been going on for decades.
Forever. You got it. Yeah, forever, man.
Yo, my name is Keith Sweat.
My name.
Yo, dude. That dude will start sweating and start moaning.
Hey, yo. No doubt, bro.
I'll just say. Listen, going on, like I said, for decades. Cats need to understand that even cats, like I said, like your man right here, your you know what I'm saying? Who did it like your man right here?
What is he doing in here?
No.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So when we hear that whining in the background, that's not Marvin. That's Keith Sweat in the background.
Yo, let's be clear. Like I said, this was a topic of discussion from Beatles. You know, so she was just 17. You know what I'm saying? Like this has been an ongoing thing.
Man.
What's your man, Jerry? What's his name? Jerry
Lewis.
Jerry Lewis.
Jerry
His
Lee
cousin.
Jerry Lee Lewis, yeah.
He married his cousin.
On top of her being like 13, that was his cousin. Like LeBron, like you like. It's like white people with shorts in January. Like, you really want to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why they want to push it. You know what I mean?
Uggs on. Oh.
Let's keep playing more music.
Uggs on in the summertime.
We got a bunch of more music to play. Again, we need to talk about 13 and Good. I think we got that out the way. Let's talk about poisonous products and questions and answers.
Ooh.
So take it slow, amigo. Feeling swell and laid back mellow. Make it sweet now.
Back off, crack off, slack off, act off your instinct and think. In a wink or blink, I'll make your body shrink. I use ink and memory. My record company selling me. My fans be telling me I'm the greatest. You hate this, origin, metaphysical, criminal, minded poet. Don't blow it. If it's lost, I'll show it. If it's torn, I'll sew it. It's kinda offbeat, yeah, I know it. The styles I originate, I don't wait for fate. I'll practice love, not hate. But MCs get hate because they wait, then hesitate on the act. But always can debate on that trivial fact. This is KRS and I'm black. Same color as the brothers in Iraq. War is whack, especially when you die in vain. Bush invaded Panama, how can he really place blame on Hussein? Regardless of the name, the insane economic game has got to change. Like a Range Rover over the plains, I come equipped to rip shit. Not ignorant, intelligent, artistic, inquisitive, positive and negative. The sedative is the poetry I give. How you live? KRS is in the house. Word up, and you don't
So
stop.
take it slow, amigo. Feeling swell and laid back mellow. Make it sweet now.
Yo, the poisonous product pimped out the poor people. Penetrates pieces of their thinking equal. It comes in peaceful through the television. Distorts your vision. Now the lies got you wishing through transmission. You wanna be a better Christian. You wake up Sunday morning to watch television mission. Christians be saying accept Jesus in your life. Christianity usher in another man's existence. Resistance, resist this master plan to turn the black man into a statistic.
Yo, Chris, what's up with this press stuff, man?
Yo, I don't know, money. I don't know. They frontin'.
Yo, why we don't get no respect?
I don't know, man. They got all them gangster lookalike.
But you know what? All them fraud magazines I'm tired of. I'm tired of us not being on no covers. But you know what? We rock the streets anyway, regardless of what anybody said.
Yo, I tell you, as long as you rip up the streets, you don't gotta have no press. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
As long as you stay true to the streets, money.
All these wannabe black
nothing. You know, chill with all that black, because they ain't really reporting nothing on no black nothing. They want to be right and they want to be rap.
That's why I read the Final Call.
Final Call got it going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to check out something black, I mean, all these other magazines, they can only show you the light-skinned girl or the light-skinned guy and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that nonsense.
We won't name any names.
But they know who they are, though. You know what I'm saying?
Watch yourself.
I don't know why we can't get no covers, though.
Yo, Chris, I don't know why. We just slamming everywhere we go.
Yo, BDP been rocking for like 6 years now.
6 long, hard, rough years.
You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, every time these commercial acts come out, they get to cover the first. They could drop a 12-inch single, and they be snatching up the cover.
You know why? Because they don't want to deal with reality with these magazines. Hey, Chris, I got the answer to all your problems.
What's that?
Just interview yourself.
Interview myself?
Yeah.
All right, check it out.
Kick it.
Question, why everything you do is fresh? Answer, my name, Blastmaster KRS. Question, you only write reality. Why? Answer, no time to waste, some people are going to die. Question, going to die, please explain this topic. Answer, some people are using ignorance to make a profit. Question, how do we stop it? Answer, throw them in a jail cell and lock it. Question, why are people so stupid? Answer, they got a brain to fail and use it. Question, how did it get like this? Answer, people are more worried about answers and little bits of information. The barbarian teaches us to be barbarians in the nation. This new creation takes on the manifestation of the Board of Education. Question, what's the solution? Answer, organized revolution. Question, revolution implies killing. Answer, whether you fight or talk, the blood is still spilling, and we're chilling. Thinking of our history is alpha fun. Everything black people got in this country, they got through shedding their blood. Word.
But they ain't gonna print all that. They too concerned about what you wearing, what kind of Benz you got or BM. But I think this year, since we knocking all these sucker frauds out, you might get some press. But when you talk that consciousness, nobody wants to listen.
Word up, it's a crying shame though. I tell you this though, if I was talking sex and all that nonsense, I get all the covers.
So Chris, just chill and interview yourself. That's what I like to hear.
All right, check it out.
Yo, questions and answers. That's dope. It's a dope concept. I already see the inception of like him just really trying to think out the box with certain songs already. That's definitely like, interview yourself, a dope theme.
Love that song, man. Love that song.
And what he's talking about in that song. Sorry, Scan.
I was just gonna say real quick. I love that song, and I was just gonna say, the Pal Joey remix to that song that I have on vinyl is a little bit doper than the original, though. But I still love this song because he's just talking real shit, man. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, again, that is Pal Joey. I mean, so he did the original and the remix you're talking
about. The remix is, I like the remix better. I like the remix.
The drums are kind of crazy in this.
Is the remix on the internet somewhere?
Probably.
Ooh, it's a good. You can look it up because it was one of those it was a white label. So I don't even, and it wasn't. It was a white label that I had that only certain cats had it. I don't know. It may be available. It may be available.
You trying to act like important or something?
I know such thing, brother. No such thing.
You trying to front like you got some kind of dub plate? Cats don't know about it.
It's a Pal Joey remix.
Some sort of acetate. Some sort of acid. What's some test pressings or something? Like
no. Big up to Dreddy. Dreddy got the dub plates and he doing this thing. I'm trying to get like Dreddy, baby. I'm trying to get like Dreddy.
I know your place.
I'm trying to get like Dreddy, baby.
That again. So the song before that too. Poisonous Products.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? I absolutely love that song.
That song is fire.
I never heard that song. Again, some of these songs are brand new to me. the change up of the beat. Shout out Kenny Parker. Just
Mute, my bad. Yeah, that shit is fire, yo.
I really fuck with that record. Like I've had a few songs, like I said, that'll end up on a playlist sometime, but that one's definitely like upgrade because like I hear like even just traces of like what the future sound of production was gonna be like down the line with that particular song. I literally wrote next to my notes like I love it. I love it. Kenny Parker, like bring him up.
Hey.
And
But does it love
You have to.
Ah.
but yeah, so you know, the topic again, KRS One was dropping. I mean, and I can again kind of like what Triple C was saying. It's not his most popular album, and I got a feeling a lot of it has to do with, I mean, him being on Jive, which is a very European,
He was trying to get off Jive.
but he's still on the motherfucker. Is he on Jive for BDP? Is he on Jive for BDP? Let's see.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he's not as a solo artist.
Yeah, as a solo artist, but I'm saying back then, was BDP on Jive?
This was on
Yeah.
Jive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, a very European-based label that again,
very European. It's in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Germany if I'm not mistaken. Is it German? Am I bugging? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just saying I could see why there was like, hey, let's put it out, but like don't push on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like if it does something, it does something. But I wouldn't. I'm not gonna get upset if it didn't do it. It did is what the people over there are saying. But again, I'm liking this album a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot.
Album is dope, man.
It's a good album. This was a good album, man. It just, you know, again, like I was saying back then, the press was just talking about it. But this is a good album. It's a solid album.
The cover didn't help the press.
Cover didn't help, and
but I think it was dope. I will frame that and put it in my crib.
I mean, it looks like it's I don't want to butcher the people's name. I mean, in fact, does it say on the wiki like
it's probably Tricky Dick Nixon.
I was gonna say it looked like Nixon, and you know, it's kind of giving a little bit of like Parliament Funkadelic vibes with all of it going on in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out who did the artwork. I mean, I see a name scribbled in the corner, but I can't read it too well.
Oh, by the way, can we just give a rest in peace to Sly Stone?
Sly Stone.
Right.
We're late on that.
Sly Stone, man. Sly Stone, the only person, this dude had his wedding at Madison Square Garden, and he was marrying a white woman.
But that was what he was about. It's about the unity, Rev.
I'm saying that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit was cool. I don't know nobody that did anything cool as fuck at the Madison Square Garden. Have your wedding?
I mean, Pete that documentary that Questlove dropped on Slash. It's fire. It's a really good.
I didn't even know there was one, yo.
Oh yeah, no, it came out. Came out this year, if I'm not mistaken. It's good. It's a must check. Like you definitely. Questlove has not missed yet on his movie debuts of documentaries. Like his documentaries have been really on fire. Let's go ahead and just address the fact that we are currently at track number 9, getting ready to go into 10 through 15, and we are talking about the 4.5 mic dissection, right? The Source Magazine gave this project here back in '92. While the singles, One More to Go, by the way, probably didn't make smashing kind of noise as far as radio and videos placements back in the '90s. The fact that it got 4.5 is a really, really good look. Again, back then, 4.5 was very realistic to try to get. 5 wasn't really given out the way we kind of initially thought it wasn't. Even though we addressed a few that were like, what the hell is going on here? But at the moment, I could easily see this being a 5 mic album. Or on its way to it. I got no skip factors. If we're talking about singles, maybe that's a point of decline. If we're talking about points or anything like that, only because again the singles never really took off.
And it's crazy how Duck Down has so many different meanings right now.
Right.
Right.
And how 13 and Good is just still going on right now.
Still going on.
But the fact
I think that was more of a reflective song for him of shit that he's seen, because he was a janitor. But before he was a janitor in a detention center before becoming a rapper. Like while he was becoming a rapper. So ain't no telling the type of shit that he's seen, you know.
So
yeah.
Right.
staircase.
Next few songs that we're going to go through are the following. We are talking about track 10 called Segal. KRS
Ooh.
is basically the producer of this one that is listed. Then we are following that up with We In There, the third single off this project. Kenny Parker on the beats once again. Kenny Parker really shining on heavy on this project. Sex and Violence, the self-titled song and off the album, produced by Prince Paul. So another Prince Paul entry here. I'm looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and play these next three, and we'll talk about the next three after we come back. Let's listen to Segal.
This one is a must. Let time select we can show we skill, because I know so we skill for a long time for reggae music, now hip hop music will take it set straight. So come fast!
All you see in the newspapers nowadays is enough y'all talk about them been raped and them been molested and them been beat up and them been all sexed up. See? I don't care as one come to give you this. Come down, come down, come down. When you're sleeping and you're creeping with the star of them. First you do the nasty, then he rape me. You're creeping and you're sleeping with the star of them. First you do the nasty, then he rape me. Say girl, why you coming to the hotel? Say girl, you want good sex, we can tell. Say girl, your skirt so tight it hug your butt. Say girl, you're looking like you really want. Girl, don't tell me you can wear what you want. Cause nowadays I'm also gal, I'm dressing like a slut. Say girl, a woman must respect herself. Say girl, leave the see-through dress up on the show, because you're creeping and you're sleeping with the star of them. First you do the nasty, then he rape me. You're sleeping and you're creeping with the star of them. First you do the nasty, then he rape me. Say girl, you don't want man cause you bitch. Say girl, you walk down the street with a switch. Say girl, at the concert you throw your body. Say girl, you know you can't test me. You wanna hug me, you try to sex me. But if me rush
But let me wash up and feel your body.
Boom, you run, cry, him a rape me. Boom, you run, cry, him a rape me. Because you're sleeping and you're creeping with the star of them. First you do the nasty, then he rape me. You're creeping and you're sleeping with the star of them. First you do the nasty, then he rape me.
That's the same Bridges Overflow.
I like this breakdown.
Say go!
Yeah,
We in there.
Hey, yo, Chris, break this shit up.
The type of lyrical terrorism I present educates people at the same time pays my rent. You've been hearing me now for the past 12 semesters. When the sucker stepped up, I had to use the drastic measures. I know you want to step to me, kid, but you're thinking, damn, Chris is kind of big. Plus he rolls with a crew that don't care and drops a hit album, hit video, hit single every year. From your eye drops a tear. I don't play that shit, I play that hit. Your whole gangster image is not legit. You heard Criminal Minded and bit the whole shit. Now if I punch you in your face, I'll be wrong. Don't even think about battling with a song, you be gone. Your career ain't strong enough to call my bluff. You ain't rough, you ain't tough, you'll be handcuffed. With your rib cage crushed, naked in a box with multicolored tube socks. You know my fucking name. Blastmaster KRS is thinking long range.
Yeah, we in there. Yeah, 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 we in there. Yeah, 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 we in there. Yeah, 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 we in there. Yeah, yeah.
Got it,
Damn
bro.
it, yeah. Like you'll soon be in prison.
You a waitress and faggot, your ass will be given.
Who you kidding? You're only trying to rock a party. You ain't really down to shoot nobody, so why you frontin'? Saying from the cops you be running. In jail in a pair of panties, you look just stunning. You pop all that wannabe shit on vinyl until your ass being pumped by some faggot named Lionel. In jail you ain't got respect, you a fairy. I'll be taking your commissary and the picture of your sister, Mr.
fucking waste my nation's time. Step up with that weak shit. You're psychologically, historically, and spiritually sick. Plus, you're on my dick. Changing the subject, your rhyme style incorrect. You know my fucking name. Blast Master KRS is thinking long range. Yeah, we ain't there. Yeah, 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 KRS. Yeah, yeah, Kenny Walker. Yeah, yeah, where we be? Yeah, yeah, Simone Allen. Yeah, yeah, have a beat. We run things every time. Uptown mustn't just settle. Brooklyn, chill out. Now we come down rough and wicked from the Bronx scene. Come down, my selector. All crew just outside. No respect, check it out. R&B now run things again, man. Rock and roll now run things again, man. Commercial rap now run things again. You're hip hop reggae, run things city and check it. Jabberings, I'm in a hip hop style. Ziggy Molly in a hip hop style. Shell it in a hip hop style. KRS one in and out, make a man go wild. KRS the article gun. Rock from Japan, not away to Brooklyn. Open at the Bronx and the Puerto Rican. In a car, LASA, Uno fashion. Me never listen to all the slow jump. They wanna talk about a woman and man. Give me a jump, man. It's not a scam. Dealing with the signs of who I am. Check it. Check it. You know what? Sex and violence, sex and violence, sex and violence, we just can't take it. Sex and violence, sex and violence, sex and violence, we just can't take it. The kind of
Okay.
Yeah.
I think personally, I found my first skip track right here. I'll skip it.
I could do without that one.
It's weird that he named the album after this particular song.
Yeah.
Like the statement meant so much more to me, and now it doesn't after hearing this particular song. And it's still got a message and everything in it.
I mean, it got the message. It could have been a marketing ploy, yo.
You probably, but I mean, I would hope he had some say in naming his album something like, because again, like the artwork and the statement like mean more to me than this particular song. We only got through maybe like what 2 verses. It's a 4-minute song. We ended at the 2-minute, or just under the 2-minute mark. But
And I think he agreed to release that as a single if I could do whatever else I want on the album.
which one? Sex and Violence?
Yeah, I mean,
It wasn't a single.
he probably didn't want to release that as a single.
Well,
They
it's
probably
not a
just
single.
thought it was a good idea, and
It wasn't a single.
It wasn't a single though.
oh, it wasn't. Oh, okay.
It's the name of the album. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
he
I
didn't-
know it's the name of the album, but I don't know. Maybe he was trying to send a special message. Like
I just
Chris
wasn't-
is an interesting dude, yo.
I wasn't feeling this record that much. But what do you guys
I
think?
could understand that.
What do you guys think about Say Gal and We In There? We In There was like the pop off. Everybody seemed to enjoy
Yeah.
it. Chat room got
That was a single too.
It was third single of the
Yeah.
project, the most well received so far, I believe, from everybody in the room. Numbers are pretty good on it as well. Again, Duck Down is probably the most played. Again, we're just talking DSPs for now, and one particular DSP. We're not going to shout them out, but I mean, the Say Gal. What did you guys think about Say Gal? Is that another skip factor? I kind of liked it. I thought Say Gal was pretty
It's
good.
not.
It sounded like the follow up to 13 and Good.
Okay.
No,
You
it's a
guys look
good
at it?
song. It's a
Good.
good song.
Yeah, it's
Good
a good
song.
song.
I like Say Gal.
Yeah, it's a good
And,
song.
We In There, obviously a favorite as well. Sex and Violence, like I said, that's probably where maybe this 5-1 goes to 4.5.
So would that be the first song we're skipping?
I don't know about anybody else.
Oh,
Me personally, I would skip it. Hobo said he would as well. I mean, and again, I'm not looking for unification in this. I'm not like, right, guys, or it's whatever anybody thinks.
And what track is this to? Just real quick.
This is, by the way, track 12 out of.
So you're on. So track 12 was the first song you're skipping.
It's a good point. So I know where you're going, and it's a good point.
So if you're skipping this one, and this is a one skippable song, and we're at right now, would that affect the rating that this?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Matter of fact, why don't we ask my man Ike Infamous? He's in the chat. Shout out my man Ike Infamous in the building.
What up, Ike?
Oh,
The chat. I mean, it's a good question.
I'll put it to you like this: if I was cleaning up, I wouldn't skip it. If I was not cleaning up, I would skip it.
Right. I got you.
How often are you cleaning up, man?
Every damn day.
It's also just the production as well. And again, this is Prince Paul we're talking about, so there's no shot at Prince Paul. It's just that the production prior to this particular song has been pretty specific in tone, and this one again goes a little off grid, kind of like the first Prince Paul track on the album as well, which was it Drug Dealer?
Yeah.
But on Drug Dealer it worked. Here it wasn't working for me.
I'm used to it, man. Prince Paul is like family. Like I used to see him back then he lived on Joyce and Camp Road, right off County Line Road. And that dude, Paz the Noose said it best on Rock Cocaine Flow. He said, first to do a lot of things in the game, but the last to say it. He was talking about Prince Paul.
That was about Paul?
That line was about Prince Paul. And
we again.
So I don't like I said, there are times where I might skip this record. So yes.
I mean, yeah, and again, it's not a this is not a a vote. Just my personal opinion. Hope I like to know what you think. I mean, because we've been sort of on the same page about this particular album.
I would skip this song, but I think in the context of now that I've listened to the album, I mean, I listened to the album before, but now revisiting the album, listening to it again because I haven't heard it in a while. Knowing the order of songs now, I would skip this song.
Okay.
But listening to it fresh, I probably wouldn't. And to Rev's point, if I was cleaning the house, I wouldn't take the time to stop what I was doing to skip it. I would just let it.
I mean, I don't know. Can we get a voting booth up? Should this track again? Because I think everybody in the chat has been on the same page as us the entire evening. Everybody's loving the album. So, do you guys think "Sex and Violence," the name of the album, has the song track 12, and again, all the way down in track 12, which basically we're on the B side if we're cassetting it back in the day. It's the first time I think, and a few of my other brothers up in here as well, think that this would probably be the first song to skip. I'd love to know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know.
Fast forward on.
Again, but here's the good news. So that was a Prince Paul track, right?
But you gotta break it down for people. When this album came out, skipping a song wasn't easy as just pressing a button.
Yeah.
No.
You had to
really come from an era of digesting songs we did not like and knowing them word for word and how the beat changed because we were like, again, too late. So it's
I'm talking about the action of fast forwarding.
Yeah. No, so I'm saying there was times I wanted to save battery power. So I'd be like,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna let this song play. Fast forward. Do I dislike it that much to not listen to it?
Yeah, let it play and just lower the volume.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, conserve. You know what I'm saying? Conserve your
That's funny.
Let's okay, we have 3 more songs to go. We're gonna wrap up this album. If you're just joining us tonight, like I said, every Monday night, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we start playing music here. Okay, nothing but classics and dope golden era stuff going on tonight. We're talking about the 4.5 source mag dissection of Boogie Down Productions, Sex and Violence, the last album of the 5 album catalog that is Boogie Down Productions. This is the year is 1992. We are currently through most of the album, through about 75% of the album at this point. So we're 3/4 in. We have 3 more tracks to go to wrap it up. It's 15 tracks in total. We're going to start with How Not to Get Jerked Pause.
Mm.
Prince Paul on the beat. Who are the pimps? Pal Joey once again. And wrapping things up, the real holy place, D Square, and KRS-One on the beat. Let's go ahead and play that, and then we'll recap about what we think about these records and this album. Let's start out with How Not to Get Paused.
Now, technically speaking, I ain't supposed to be doing this. Like giving information to the ones that are new to this. You want to make a record and get into the business? Here's a little plan from a 6-year witness. First, you gotta understand the music game. It's not about fame, it's about a rich name. And who you're down with and who you're clown with. But most of all, you got to have a gift. Either music or the fresh lyrics or a vibe. People like to buy your spirit. Everybody knows KRS-One is dope. To really see me, you gotta use a telescope. Ha! There's no hope when you're shopping for a deal. Either sex appeal or the hard street feel. But if you don't have a lawyer, you're a goner. Don't even think about chilling in a sauna. You need a lawyer and a good manager. Without this, the record companies will be having you. So I'm grabbing you now, showing you how not to get jerked when you do hard work. It's like that, yo. 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 Yo, there's more to it, but let's get through it. Many MCs reached the top and then blew it. You say I knew it, that last year was black. If you're strung out on crack or you don't wanna be black anymore, or you don't wanna rap anymore, or you do a whack tour, or you get in trouble with the law, or your fans you ignore, or you get punched in your jaw, cause you're not hardcore. What makes a jam isn't luck or fate. It's writing the jams that the people can relate to, or else they'll hate you. The public will mark you down as a fake crew. You don't need all of that. Just rap from the heart and you'll have a good start. But a lot of MCs want girl and wanna live on top of the world. In the gym they wanna flirt. Here's how not to get jerked when you do hard work. It's like that, yo. 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 It's like that. Stick up! All wide put your hands up in the air and turn around with your face to the ground. Stick up! Who are the pimps? Who are the pimps? Wimps sitting behind a desk, you only get a glimpse of their action or reaction when you don't respond to them taxes. You fuck them up when you're tax exempt, like for the church. The rules were somehow bent. The more money you make, the more money you can have. You lose your mind after a while trying to just grab and grab and grab and grab and grab until the pimps roll around real mad. What they saying? Pick up that money, ho! Did none of the work, but now a part of the show. You're a hoe. Your pimp roll around real fresh. Got letters on their chest spelling IRS. And they be taxing, axing, sitting back, relaxing, pimping Asian, European, blacks, and Chicano. But they can't pimp a wino. Why? Because a wino don't want nothing. It's when you try to get ahead, they start fronting. Capitalism, the system of pimps and hoes. I'm sorry, that's the way it goes. In this particular system, everyone's a slave. Racist is how they want us to behave. White Johnny be fighting Black Michael. Both are blind to the system's sick cycle. In a circle, psychotically they slay each other with a grin. Because the color of a skin. Pick up that money, ho! Pick up that money, ho! Pick up that money, ho! No, we don't want to get you all along. A little education never did you no harm.
The real holy place.
Why are metaphysical teachings forbidden? Why are metaphysical teachings forbidden? Why are metaphysical teachings forbidden? The only way to talk to God is in church? You must be kidding. For years they kept God hidden. Look for God in self, not in what's written. Turn this up and listen. If your slave master wasn't a Christian, you wouldn't be a Christian. If your slave master wasn't a Christian, you wouldn't be a Christian. If your slave master wasn't a Christian, you wouldn't be a Christian. Your whole culture is missing. Hebrews are Africans, and they originated Judaism. The belief in one God is monotheism. See, the truth is not hard. All you gotta know is the facts. When religion mixes with politics, it all gets whacked. You gotta know your history, or they'll tell you that God is a mystery. And when you're born in sin. That's bullshit. That's bullshit! They're only saying you can't win. You can't succeed, you can't achieve. Don't ask about God, just sit there and believe. Well, I ain't trying to hear that lesson. Cause one thing I know is that the truth can always be questioned. Yeah, that's how I'm living. Ask and it shall be given. But when you're lying, you got no answers. You got hand clappers and a whole lot of dancers in the church or sanctuary. They all forgot Jesus was a revolutionary. They all forgot Jesus was a revolutionary. They all forgot Jesus was a revolutionary that hung out with criminals. I would say read the Bible, but it's not the original. So it's really misleading. If you don't know the history of the author, you don't know what you're reading. If you don't know the history of the author, you don't know what you've read. You can't taste the nectar. That answers the question on why I do lectures.
Ooh, yeah, and Demon is like a whole bunch more. And I got a feeling, does anybody know if that particular track ends up getting any more musical? Because I feel like there's a potential for like
I don't know, but
big
I
ending.
tell you this, yo, that might be the reason why I like Bruiser Wolf. Do y'all listen to Bruiser Wolf?
No.
Oh man, he's older guy. It's almost like he's telling jokes but spitting facts at the same time. But it's kind of on that flow. Like it's almost exactly like that flow he just did. Like I don't know if Scan, you listen to Bruiser Wolf?
No. What's that? Am I missing something?
Oh nah, I was just asking. Nothing. We were talking about the last KRS track, so
Oh, okay. My bad.
like it sounded like like it's 2025. What we're listening to is from 1992, and this dude sound just like him, just like that.
Okay.
But his raps they're very witty and funny. You know what I'm saying? It's an acquired taste.
Gotcha.
The last three songs that we just played, How Not to Get Jerked, Who Are the Pimps, The Real Holy Place, wrap up the entire project. Again, chiming in at about an hour and maybe 5 minutes. I mean, this is a really good project. The year was 92.
I think it's pretty great for the time period.
Yeah.
Definitely holds its own. Again, in my humble opinion, Sex and Violence, the song, is the only song that I would skip on this entire project. The last songs weren't my favorite, but they weren't whack. Like I'm not fast forwarding through them. Like I said, the outro, does it get more musical? Does anybody know at the end? Because if not, I mean,
I think it's the same.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a cool listen, and I'd probably skip it again.
I don't know, but
Only because I don't need to hear that long intro. I mean, that long outro. Pardon me again. Not because it's
That
whack.
knowledge, God? You don't need that knowledge, God?
You know what? It's a very good point. No, it's true because it's a specific message in that particular record that's like then you're skipping the whole, the whole point. So you're right. No, I wouldn't skip it.
It's 93 also too.
Yeah. Well, 92. Technically.
92. Excuse me.
This album, like I said, did its thing, man.
Yeah.
As creative as the artwork was.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it was a little controversial, like I said, because it looks like it could have been. The
I think
benefit.
it was, man. If you think about, because I mean, we don't have a lot of information on the artwork, but that looks like Nixon, man.
Yeah,
It
it does.
is. That's who it's supposed to be.
I mean, again, just the as dope as that is, it could have been a cool maybe back piece or something inside the booklet. I think it probably would have benefited again from like having a different, more. I know it sounds corny, but sort of a customer friendly. That doesn't mean happy faces and flowers and shit like that. I'm just
Mhm.
saying, like, again, maybe just him and the crew, whatever. But like, it's it's it went under the radar.
because there was a lot of
People
other
like
stuff
me.
out.
That's what I'm saying. For people like me, it went under the radar. Like I said, so for someone like me, I mean, even on
I mean, you
Trip-
just put an album out like 10 months earlier. Like this shit might have been a rushed album, you know what I'm saying? Because he put out Edutainment.
Yeah, exactly, it's for
Mhm.
sure. Right? Again, I'm just disappointed that he didn't do better because it's a really good album. And
Yeah.
we come
Yeah.
across a lot of albums on this dissection list.
Oh, it's a great record, man. I told
Mhm.
you, there's mandatory listening in my house, man.
Mhm.
It's good, man. It's really, really good. One of the things I want to point out real quick is I skipped over it was on the song Segal. That song is specifically about Mike Tyson, apparently. About the
Oh, about him getting charged.
shit, what was I gonna say the R word. Yeah. Well, cut that out, cut it out, Max. The R act well again the trial, which he
Yeah.
went to jail for. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you can't even see the accusation, right? Allegedly, he got convicted of that. So, but that song is about Mike Tyson in that particular situation back then in the '90s. Again, Curious One was controversial, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
He was
Oh,
Mhm.
the votes of
well, where's the results?
the results were.
Well, let's pose it. Let's pose the whole thing. So we asked the room, what was the exact question again?
Would you skip the sex and violence song on the
Which I
album?
feel, yeah, it's probably the weakest song so far.
And 75% said that they would skip it.
Yeah,
So that's one skip.
not bad. Again,
That's one skip, man.
I think that's reasonable for a 4.5.
Wait. So
I'm
with
like
a five, no skips?
A
Because
five,
we only have one skip with this.
a
This is
five
one
gotta
skip.
be perfect. A five gotta be perfect. It's that Nick. It's the
I
little
think this deserves a 5.
I don't know. Like the beats wasn't all all that great to me. So to make it
I
give
see
it
what
that
you
five.
saying. I like the production myself, but
Mhm.
nothing groundbreaking.
I love the production.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
except
like
for
that
first
production.
part.
Yeah.
You know, production was
Yeah.
good. Production was
Yeah.
good, but there's nothing stand out about it. There's nothing.
Yeah. The thing that stand out was the duck down and we in there. That was like the top.
No, poisonous products too. Like I said, the production on that one was just for me.
I
personally.
I told me
mean,
that the public knows out of this album is the duck down and we in there.
I mean, 13 and good people know. Not
Yeah.
maybe not for the right reasons,
Yeah.
but they know that song.
Yeah.
And it's just Sade sample. So they definitely know.
Okay, this might not be fair. Here's what I'm gonna say. At the time that this came out, I agree with everything you said. 4.5. With everything that's been coming out ever since, leading up to now, this sounds like a 6.
No, fair enough. That it totally
Mhm.
makes sense. I mean, they're chiming in.
So
on
that's
that.
why I give it a 5, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, I'm trying to be sort of stern about it, right? Like, because
Music stands the test of time.
the source had a way of sort of moving the goalpost, if you want to call it, right? They moved it a lot.
I mean,
And
they gave
That's
little
Benzino.
well, again, we're all in agreement that they fumbled a lot, and I think they may have gotten this one right because not that it's so much about sex and violence specifically, but if we're gonna talk about it, if something's perfect, it's perfect, and then this one has like a real like, oh no, I'm definitely skipping that. Like, there's nothing that made me want to listen to it again, and that puts a little nick right on your brand new car, and it's like you're trying to rub it out, pause, you know what I'm saying, and it's not. and you're like, oh, it's imperfect. And you hope nobody sees it, but it's there, and you know it's there.
People
And
get mad when I say that about Drake.
Drake?
That's how I feel. But I don't.
Oh no, we're not talking about Drake.
Oh no.
We're not. KRS-One. There's no way in this possible hip hop sphere where we go from KRS-One to all of a sudden we actually.
Oh no, I was just. I'm reading other
Oh yeah, no.
text. My bad. I'm like the.
I do want to ask the room, briefly, real quick. So again, we covered all 15 songs. The singles were 13 and good. Duck Down, We in there. On a lyrical side, you know, KRS-One always delivers. I think Freddie Fox was a standout when it comes to that particular sort of situation. With production that we talked about as well tonight. Kenny Parker stood out hard to me. Pal Joey stood out hard to me.
Hey yo.
Stood out. Oh yeah, pause. Whoa. We'll go ahead and just remove that whole segment right there. We're just gonna go mute, and the viewers are gonna watch it and be like, "Why is it mute?" It's gonna go silent. But these were definitely standout tracks.
So question for the room, and I think we kind of got into it a little bit in the chat. Is KRS-One a bigger icon for hip hop than Rakim?
Ooh, I said the same thing. Like, ooh, but I want to say yeah for me, man. Me personally.
I think so too. I think the R always gonna hold this.
He's more notable.
He's just putting more work. He's putting more work.
Chris has been doing it consistently dope for a very long time.
Yeah. He put out an album the other day.
Right.
I don't know, man.
I was saying slight.
Hold on. Go ahead, Breeze.
Oh, I would say slight edge, because I think
to who?
To Chris, because I think KRS has more of a catalog that we can go down and listen to. I'm not saying that Rakim's catalog is not extensive, but I think when you look at the list of overall songs and hits, I mean, he would beat him in that category. So, well, but I mean, they're both like neck and neck, because you can't, I think, have one.
They're both on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with everybody here. I think Chris stands out a little bit. I think, like I said, he's just when you talk about, again, I don't know why I'm trying to compare athletes, but he's got more legendary moments than Rakim. Again, we're talking.
He actually does.
He does.
We're talking about just an over the story. You know, like
stats.
The stats are just more impressive, and but they both are on the same mountain, like we said, as far as Mount Rushmore status. But do we need to have a KRS-One Rakim battle?
I don't think so, and here's why. Because
shit!
Because it's Italian, right? And the thing is, as we're talking about it, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm watching the chat, and I'm just like, we all love Rakim. We understand his contribution. He made it. His contribution, I think, was great, but I think pound for pound, we have to give it to Chris, because he has a catalog. He has more singles. He has more songs. And then if we want to get into the teaching, if we get into that side, I got more lessons from KRS-One than I have from Rakim. It's no knock to Rakim. It's just that if I have to, KRS-One delivers more substance, in my opinion. And we're going to get more from Chris. And he's still doing it. I mean, the thing too, Chris is still putting out albums. And even, what song was it? I think it was the song where Mad Lion did the single, which was a couple years ago.
Oh, something recent.
I can't remember what it was. It was Mad Lion producing. Fire. Everything is still fire from Chris. And I think and this is my own opinion, if Rakim was to solidify the status, he would need to have put out a little bit more music, in my opinion. And we never got that from Rakim. We have a lot of unreleased Nick Wiz Rakim songs, but we don't have the catalog from Rakim to really...
The booklet.
Put
Yeah,
him up there.
he took a few breaks because when Been a Long Time came out, he hadn't put an album out in like 5 years or something.
Right.
But that's
And-
also again, that's his not his fault. That's probably the wrong phrase, but you've had opportunities to put music out. It's always been like it's you want to look at the creative genius and be like, do your thing, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But then you Lauryn Hill the situation by just waiting forever to put out an album again. It's like, what's taking so long? Then you Dr. Dre it by like taking forever to put an album out so long. It's like, what's
But after that, he put an album out maybe 4 years later.
who?
Rakim.
Oh, well, I mean,
The Seven Sands or something. I forgot the name of it.
I mean, you have the platform, which at the time was Universal. You have the budget. I mean, like, again, he gave us Primo. I mean, he did right by his budget. If you think about it, you know, he said, "Give me Premier, give me P Rock on that first album, right?"
You have an Ayatollah Rakim record as well.
There's
Mhm.
there's
Like
a
a
lot
whole
of
track listing record, or like one song we're talking about here.
For what?
One song.
The Ayatollah and Rakim.
It's just the one. It's just the
There's
one
one
song.
song.
One song.
just saying that he has all these opportunities to make things happen. He signed a Dre again. I understand the
Yeah.
creative differences, like, you know, and that's, hey, he's a legend. He's allowed to be like, I thought it was something and it's not. It's cool, but come on, like you immediately gotta start dropping music after that. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, because I've been held up at Aftermath for so long, let me start. And it just I don't know. And again, no knock to
Jules, real quick too. Think about it, right? When we have just as a comparison, right? When we have an Eminem conversation, just in comparison, Rakim is an artist where he can get beats from anybody. Any producer will be more than willing to give Rakim a track. Why do we not have the music? And I think because we don't have that is the reason why I gotta go with Chris.
Right.
got it. I mean, no, that sums it up perfectly, I think, because they're both legends, but one is more active than the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
In their history as well. In their history.
Active and consistently putting out good music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feature. KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions. That's right. So we're wrapping these up right now. Again, I just want to ask the room real quickly. We don't have to dwell into it too long. Triple C is definitely looking at the clock. So we've been basically, Monday nights taking the opportunity to talk about Golden Era music. Tonight, the conversation was about the Source Magazine's 4.5 mic dissection of Boogie Down Productions' Sex and Violence 1992 album. We all sort of agree that 4.5, was a good rating. Some agree that, some say that it might have even been deserving of the 5. Overall, not a whack album at all. Again, at that point in time, this was the Bible. You really took into consideration, the hip hop Bible, by the way. You really took into consideration what the Source magazine kind of said. We didn't know any better. Again, it was the only source of information we had at the time as far as hip hop is concerned. But when they rated something, and the 4.5 was just like a 5, and in a lot of artists' opinions, they'll tell you the same thing, because the 5 was so coveted. It was very rare. Again,
Right.
we do that list, and it's a very short list. I believe it's 15 maybe records in the span of the album. Excuse me, the publication's lifespan. But 4.5 is a very, very well received and very well given rating for Sex and Violence. And I only had, like I said, one complaint, and other than that, the album to me was muy bueno.
Agreed.
So I'm going to ask DJ Hobo, in your humble opinion, with you agreeing, would you say this album aged well or not?
Oh, for sure.
You're saying yes.
For sure. Definitely. Topics are still relevant. Message, the knowledge being kicked is still relevant and there. Absolutely.
Triple C, did it age well?
Tell you the truth, not really to me.
Okay, why do you feel that?
It deserved the 4.5. I'm talking about, like, if you was to play for the YNs right now, they're like, nah, they ain't.
Is it,
Yeah,
but is that
but
the hill
come
you
on,
said?
Trippy. I don't think it's fair to say that though.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm saying,
The YNs don't give a. The YNs don't care about.
yeah,
I was
but I'm
gonna say
saying, but
Triple T.
that's the problem. That's the problem. We don't teach. We don't keep telling them.
They're like, slow down, old
That's
man.
because I think it was Mr. September in the chat, or maybe it was Shorty Blitz. I can't remember who it was, but somebody, or maybe it was Dreddy. My bad, Dre. I think it might have been you that said the youth don't have the attention span to listen to this type of music, bro.
No, they don't.
They
They don't want to hear a story.
They don't, and also they've been programmed a different way, right? Like if here's what I would say to cats who are my age, who have kids, whatever, or nieces and nephews. If they grew up listening to Wu-Tang with you or Pete Rock or Gang Starr, then they're open. If nobody played any of those 90s hip hop records for the youth today, they do not like it at all.
At all.
They don't like
That's
it.
the problem that we getting with this whole Jim Jones Nas discussion. Come on, man.
Jim Jones. Are you kidding me?
Why is that even a thing?
Jim Jones
Like
is
that nigga is not a rapper.
You want to know?
Jim Jones is a master troller, second to only to 50 Cent. Please believe that. Jim Jones wouldn't even believe that shit himself.
You know why? You know why Triple C that whole Jim Jones thing is happening? Because you just said that KRS-One's album is not resonated with you.
No, I'm saying with me, but I'm just saying, like, okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
At least Triple C admits it. He admits it.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna say, listen, because the thing is that you said that the beats weren't that really strong for you.
This is 1991.
But who said that? Who said that?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is that if you listen to the lyrics, KRS-One's been spitting the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't say had no complaints about the lyrics. I'm just saying, but the beat wasn't like really catching me for me to play in the whip like that. I'm like, nah, like, well, like the rep said, it's a good clean. Is it like a good cleaning? You know, you chilling in the crib and you
bugging, man. There's some joints on there that knock.
Nah, not for me. No.
Well, hope. I mean, you're Rev. What are you thinking? Did the album, in your opinion, age well or not?
Oh, absolutely.
Rev said yes. Cool Breeze, what are you thinking?
It definitely aged well. As I just stated that the lyrics have always been strong, and he's always been talking about things that are still relevant to this day. And I think the beats were cool. The beats were real cool. I was getting into it, but I just think that, and not to digress off of what we're talking about here with this album, but I think the beats that he has gone on and selected have been way better. But for this era, I think those beats still stand, and I think this music is still relevant. And as we said, one skippable joint. So
one skippable joint. I made the Scanless. His phone died, so he's no longer on the screen with us. But he's in the chat room. Scan. One last question before we get ready to wrap things up here. Do you think it aged well? Go ahead and leave that in the chat if you don't mind.
Type of paragraph, Scan. Type of paragraph.
We again are gonna wrap things up here. We are all in agreement. So this album is definitely worth checking out for any people that don't know about it or just want to revisit it again because you haven't heard it in a long time. What are you right? You said something crazy?
Triple C is a YN.
I'm a real N. I'm a real N.
You ain't no ninja.
Triple C is the YN.
You ain't no real ninja.
I'm gonna put the shiesty on right after this, son.
Yo, I know a nigga whose brother is training to be a real ninja. For real.
Said, well, Scan
crazy. That's
Jules, Scan gave his response.
What he said? He said it aged well for him as well. Listen, we
said 5 mic for him.
Oh, he said 5 for he said
yeah, I gave it 5 too.
So again, like I said, definitely some people in the room that definitely thinks it should have been upgraded. I'm not sure if this was actually one of the albums that they actually upgraded down the line. I know 10 years down the line.
Nah, they ain't upgrade shit. They ain't even have a receptionist.
They eventually gave some albums that had a lower ranking status that they first received and gave them 5 mic status. This, I don't know if it was one of them, to be honest. If anybody in the chat knows, that'd be awesome. If you can let us know. But we've come to the conclusion of the album, and again, we definitely thought it was definitely a dope revisit. Again, if anybody hasn't checked it out, check it out. For those that have want to revisit, definitely revisit that, stream that. Like I said, show it love, and pass it on to other people because Boogie Down Productions, again, this was their last album together, and I don't know if it gets the amount of attention that the albums before that did.
No,
Again, what's
it
up?
doesn't. No, it doesn't, man. And
Right.
it's an amazing project.
Yeah, I mean, you we're talking about edutainment, criminal minded. You know what I'm saying? By all means necessary.
Edutainment and this was all within 2 years.
Yeah, I mean the guys were on a roll. You know what I mean? So Karis One is that guy. Don't ever get it twisted. He's been doing it since the '80s, literally.
Yeah.
The guy
Going
started.
strong still, man.
The guy single-handedly, lyrically, took down an entire borough. I give him. I hope you're not listening right now. Took down an entire borough for years.
Oh,
Over one
Not
song.
to mention that.
I mean, no, it's facts. Let's face our demons.
But he had Freddie Fox on the album. He from Bayshore.
Listen, that's Long Island. Like I said, we talking about Queens. We were
Oh,
hurt.
oh,
We were hurt. We were hurt. But again, as much as we were hurt,
it was dope.
that shit was fire. The bridge is over. It was fire. It was like, why is it so good? But why is it gotta be so good?
It was dope, yo.
Oh God.
That intro still haunting. Boom, 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 boom.
Nah,
boom.
just the drum in the beginning before the piano.
Yeah.
Son, how about the fact that they was using Marley's drums and all his sounds on that fucking album, on that particular song right there? Yeah. I just learned that this past week. Apparently, like during the Mr. Magic confrontation of like, you guys are whack. I don't like your demo. Take it back, whatever. He left Marley in the room with them, and he was like, I'm about to leave. Like, he was mad uncomfortable. So he left, and this is around the time of 2-inch tapes. I mean reels. And he said he left his shit. And the next thing you know, like Bree said, and the drums, like you said, and the drums are fucking Marley's drums.
That's crazy.
They stole his drum, and then they did a bunch. They did a bunch of set G shit, like a bunch of 470, like I mean not 470, ultramagnetic, and like all of Marley's drums, all of his fucking, and we all know it's impeached the president, but basically, yeah, that's what it is. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Shout out to everybody in the chat room that joined us tonight. Like I said, I see Mr. September in there. The Blitz was in there.
And Shorty Blitz, he in London, man. So
in London.
Yeah.
5 hours ahead.
Yeah, word.
He was in the room a couple of times before, right?
Yeah.
He definitely showed love. Definitely showed love.
What up, Shorty Blitz?
Yeah, he's a dope ass DJ, man.
Spread the word to your peeps.
He's like a champion. He's a champion DJ in like DMC and shit.
Word, Shorty Blitz.
I see.
Checking us out.
Word. Thanks for hanging out.
Like he won DJ contests all over the world. He travels all over. He's world renowned, rather.
He said, nah, not DMC though, not DMC. He being humble. Early music seminar. When they had the belts.
Those were dope.
The belts were crazy. So listen, again, we're gonna wrap things up for everybody that joins us on a weekly basis. Monday nights, you know what goes down here. Eats Beats Friends. Like, subscribe, and comment on every platform that you can to show us some love. And like I said, make sure you check out the merch tabs at the bottom of every description. Show some love. Like I said, we got the Eats Beats and Rhymes golf bags coming in the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? We got the new 10 brackets, the EBR.
You will not pay me in lemon peppers.
You will not pay in lemon pepper wing, and we're gonna have a picture of wings. You know what I'm saying? Take it as you will. You know what I'm saying? Take it in wings. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Thanks you for joining us every Monday night. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Again, we're doing this for editing purposes. We'll see you guys next week. Everybody have a great night. Peace.
Peace.